You fix the night eating. You're not standing in the kitchen at 9:47, staring into the pantry or the fridge and pretending it's just a little something. You go to bed early. You're feeling steady. This is great. Monday through Thursday, you feel strong. So why does Friday night still feel like something unravels? Why does the discipline disappear? Why does it feel like two different versions of you live in the same body? Stay with me, because what's happening here isn't weakness. It's nervous system rebound. And once you see it, you can finally fix it. It's Friday. You handled everything. You made good decisions. You stayed on plan, you were productive, you were patient, you were responsible. And now you're standing in the kitchen, not starving, but just tired of holding it all together. Weekend spirals aren't about hunger. They're about relief. And if relief only shows up in food, and food then becomes the relief valve. So let's fix that. During the week, many high capacity women are bracing. You're functioning, but you're tight. There's a low grade tension running in the background all the time. Your shoulders slightly lifted, your jaw slightly clenched, your mind just constantly organizing. You call it discipline. Your nervous system calls it sustained activation. So by Friday, your body wants expansion. And if you've restricted expansion all week, it floods. So let's talk about practical shift number 1, your daily micro release. Here's where we make this usable. Instead of waiting until Saturday to feel free and take a breath, you distribute freedom. This is small and specific. Pick something. On Tuesday, eat something enjoyable on purpose, not as a cheat, not secretly, just consciously. And on Wednesday, maybe push yourself every day till it's all done. Maybe Wednesday is the day that you stop early and you say, I can do this tomorrow. Thursday, say no to something minor and survive it. It's okay to say no sometimes. These tiny moments teach your nervous system, I don't have to earn relief. When relief is daily, we can stop becoming explosive. A lot of women are stuck in this pattern, this good girl pattern. Honestly, it's where a lot of the responsible ones growing up are found. They were the achiever, the peacekeeper, the dependable one. So control feels safe, but constant control feels heavy. And by Friday, there's this whisper. Can I just stop being the strong one? Right? We've all felt that. We've had the thought, we've had the feeling. And if you don't give that part of you a safe space midweek to try and work it out, she's gonna take over on Saturday. So practical shift number 2. Number 2, we're gonna call this Friday down regulation. Most weekend spirals start before the food. They start with exhaustion. So Friday afternoon becomes strategic. Lower your caffeine content. Eat a real protein-based meal. Go outside for 10 minutes, ideally before the sun sets if you can. Slow your breathing. Long exhales. I promise you, this is not woo-woo science. It really isn't. When you lengthen your exhale, you activate the parasympathetic system. Your nervous system needs this. That means that when you walk into Friday night regulated, you won't be fried. Take just a couple minutes and do some deep breathing. Trust me, it will help you feel better. All right, so if you enter the weekend depleted, keep in mind you will overshoot. So we regulate before the exposure. Saturday morning, that subtle heaviness. I was doing so well. That sentence right there, that's the shame loop restarting. So here's something practical. Do not compensate. Just don't, okay? No restriction, no punishing workout in response to that bowl of ice cream or whatever the thing was. No starting over, okay? Don't do it. Compensation tightens that spring again, and a tightened spring will eventually snap, okay? Instead, I want you to normalize, hydrate, eat normally, move gently, and reset calmly. Stability breaks cycles, not extremes. So here's something deeper and very actionable. I want you to ask yourself, who am I allowed to be during this week? Only disciplined? Only productive? Only controlled? This week, intentionally practice being slightly imperfect. Leave a text unanswered for a few hours. Wear something comfy instead of putting it all together. Let the kitchen be messy. If you need to, it's okay. Give it a minute. The dishes won't go anywhere. Sometimes that doesn't help. But if it does, to give you a moment to reset, let yourself do it. This is not laziness. It's nervous system flexibility training, okay? It's when your identity softens, that your behavior stabilizes, okay? Let's do it. Sorry, I keep saying okay. I just want you guys to hear this. All right, the food piece. Without obsession, let's address physiology. If your weekday eating is too restrictive, low calories, low carbs, low fat, constant tracking, keep track of it all, constant, everything, every bite, every drink, your body will biologically drive you to overeat when safety appears, like the weekends. So check this honestly. Are you under eating Monday through Thursday? Are you trying to be good all week? Because the body always corrects perceived scarcity. Sometimes the solution isn't psychological. It's nutritional adequacy. Teen at breakfast, balanced meals, enough food. Biology matters. This is important. Let's talk about a weekend structure without rigidity. Freedom does not mean no structure. Chaos feels exciting at first. It can. But safety feels better long term. So instead of weekend free for all, just try this. 2 anchor meals, 1 intentional treat, 1 planned movement, 1 true rest window. Build these moments and these positive things into your weekend. Loose structure prevents hard swings. No tight rules are needed, but also not zero rules. Flexible commitment. That's what you're looking for. When women tell me, I just don't care on weekends, I just can't, I gently ask, or do you care so much that you're exhausted? That usually lands for most women because it's not apathy, it's depletion, and depletion seeks dopamine. So give your nervous system dopamine that isn't food. Music, whatever you like, sunlight, connection, play, something creative, something you like. Laughter, it's so needed. It's so good. We've got to do it. Pleasure is not the enemy. I promise you. Suppressed pleasure is. You need a healthy outlet. You didn't undo your progress. when you take a moment to feel or enjoy something. You uncovered the second layer. Night eating was about stress, survival. Weekend spirals are about suppressed expansion. Different driver, different repair. And once you start distributing freedom, regulating before you're exhausted, eating adequately, and softening your identity, the pendulum slows, not overnight, but steadily. And that's sustainable. In the next video, we're going to talk about the women who don't spiral on weekends, but also can't relax. They never binge. They never lose control, but their nervous system is permanently braced. That pattern is quieter, but just as costly. If this resonated, comment weekend. Not just for engagement, for awareness. Because once you name a pattern, you stop being ruled by it. See you in the next one.